Assalamu alaikum, dear audience, my friends and elders and followers. Do you know that Darwinism is just a theory and just a guesswork from the 19th century Europe? It's the result of the thought process of the modern civilization, which is devoid, which is free from divine manipulation or divine guidance. This Darwinism is invented by Charles Darwin in the 19th century, and this theory is proposed to oppose the religious theory or divine theory which are in circulation for thousands of years. You see, people are told to be the followers, or monkeys are ancestors of humankind, but this theory is not appropriately observed and scientifically proven. Darwin's theory is not scientifically proven because you see here, first you have to observe something, some natural phenomena, then you can question something which is uncertain, then you can make a guesswork which is there. You can create an explanation from yourself, then you have to examine the theory. You have to examine the theory, then comes the result. If the theory does not come to that level, if the theory is not proven in the scientific examination, then it's not a fact. We cannot take it for fact. So Darwin's theory, which are in circulation in our study materials, is completely untrue. Completely, I cannot say it's false, but it's not proven. It's uncertain. Still, we have this theory involved or instilled in our study materials. Like you see here, a book from higher study level, An Introduction to Language by Franklin and others, where the evolution theory is discussed side by side the divine theory. Divine theory tells us that language is God's creation, but evolution theory tells us that language is just an evolution after the 100 years after the after the evolution of humans. That means humankind was speechless at the beginning of their stage, which they call Homo sapiens. They were speechless, they had no sound, they just made some gestures. Slowly, after hundreds of years, they started to make some sounds, then started to talk like, draw some words or draw some pictures, then started to talk, then started writing. This is the theory of evolution, which tells us that language is totally free from divine creation. Language is not created or the gift of God. So this theory tells us that humankind was like this, didn't know what to wear, how to dress, how to eat. This is the modern theory. This is the theory of modern civilization. Modern European culture forces us to believe that humankind was uncivilized at the beginning of creation. But this is not true. If we have to believe in Darwin's theory, in evolution theory, then what's the problem with believing in divine theory, in God's creation? Both are theory from their perspective, not from our perspective. Another thing I also noticed, this is from the textbook from our country, and I also noticed this type of discussion in IELTS reading test, reading passage. where you will see, I saw dinosaur is, the essay about dinosaur tells us that it was evolved. The dinosaur was evolved from other ancestors. You will see here the word evolution for 3 or 4 times. Here you go. Paleontologists believe. That means they believe. They don't know it's for fact. They don't know whether it is true or not. They believe that crocodiles evolved. See here, the dinosaur evolved in later years of Triassic period. That means there is their faith in Darwin's evolution theory. It's not a true. Similarly, lizards and snakes and snakes and different types of creations are believed to have evolved earlier in the Triassic period. That means in the prehistoric time they have evolved. The present snakes, reptiles have evolved. There the word belief is used, but later in this essay the word belief has disappeared. Evolution has discussed in such a way that it is true, it is totally correct. You see here the physiology of dinosaur is told to have evolved from other aspects of creation, previous creations. You see here the pelvis and femur had evolved so that the hind limbs were held vertically. Here you won't see the word, there is no mention of belief or faith. It is directly told that the organs have evolved. The organs had evolved from such and such other organs from predecessors. So this way our discussion, our study materials are manipulated and influenced by the Darwin's theory of evolution. You also will find such a discussion we have to aware ourselves, we have to aware our students and fellow learners that it's just a theory, it's not a fact, and we have to keep ourselves concerned that we have to die and face the Almighty God in the day of judgment if we don't do our duty, if we don't aware or alert the new learners who are guideless, who are clueless about this theory. If we don't guide them, then we will have to face the consequences in this life and also in the afterlife. We cannot change the study materials overnight, but we can tell them, we can inform them about the theory which is not scientifically proven. Thanks. Assalamu alaikum.